I'm going live now. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Alright. Let me know if you can hear me. Because I'm live now, I think. Just give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me, or say something like pumpernickel bread. You could say pumpernickel bread. Can you hear me over the music? Is the music too loud? Is the music not loud enough? I don't know. Nobody knows. See, here's the cool thing. Here's the cool thing. This is something that I did. Because I'm cool. Well, at least I think I am. I don't even think I am. But I did a cool thing. This is a thing where when you talk, the music gets quieter. And when you stop talking, the music gets louder. What? That's so cool. So as long as I keep talking, you can't hear the music. Well, I mean, you can, but it's not very loud. But if I stop, I wasn't going to point that out. I was just going to let it be what it was, and you guys would just be watching content as if it were just content. But I like to break the fourth wall sometimes, because you never know. Maybe you guys like to do streaming as well, and you want to learn what I learned along the way, and we can learn together. It's called ducking. It's not like when your phone auto corrects and says ducking. This is actually a term where people use the word ducking. Yeah. But anyway, for those of you interested, I do have the Leaf score in the corner. I can't see it because it's really small on my little thumbnail there. But as far as I know, it's all tied up at nothing. I don't know if this is going to refresh as we go. I have no clue. No clue. No clue. But there it is. I mean, I could make it full size, and then you could have a look at it. But I don't know that I want to do that, because it's going to be obnoxious, and then you can't see what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is I'm doing things, and also I'm going to do stuff, because that's what I do. I do things, and I do stuff. Let me know again if the music is too loud or too quiet or what it is. It's something I'm trying out. Something I'm trying out. And we'll see how it is. Thank you, Eminem, for the constant updates on score. Appreciate it. I'm very curious if this thing is actually gonna... I'm circling it with my mouse, like you can see it. But I'm curious if... Whoa. If this thing... mirrored. I'm curious if this thing is accurate, or if it's just there for laughs. But anyway, I'm gonna do... graffiti. You guessed it. Why would I not do graffiti? But before I do graffiti, why don't I go through the chat and see who's here? I haven't even done that yet. I haven't even started the show yet. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Dwight Curley's here. Eminem Rails is here. Floyd Robbins is here. I saw Jackie here earlier, and for some reason it stopped showing her at the top. She said to like and subscribe or something. I'm not sure what that was all about. But Floyd Robbins is here. Everybody remember, congratulations to Floyd Robbins, the winner of the 2,500 subscriber giveaway. The OVR auto rack and 4-pack of dumpsters. He received them, put them on his layout, sent me pictures. It was super great. Awesome. I love seeing my work on people's layouts. I'm waiting. Maybe if I ask nicely or if I hint long enough, maybe he'll send me a video. Because I'm trying to compile videos of work that I've done on other people's layouts so that I can put together maybe a montage or just do a series of shorts or I don't know. But it's really cool to see my work on other people's layouts. I love it. I mean, actual, like, real non-poser graffiti artists like to see their work all around wherever they go. So it's pretty cool as a artificial 1/87th and 1/60th scale, etc. graffiti artist to see your work in other places. So, Floyd, if you're listening, please feel free to send me a video of that car on your layout. Maybe the dumpsters on your layout. I don't know. Maybe the car going past the dumpsters. Use your imagination. I don't know. Have fun. Wigwag is here. Hello, Wigwag. Dundas Junction Model Railroad. James is here. Roger Coleman is here. Floyd is here. Floyd is here. Floyd is here. Dundas Junction Model Railroad. James is here. I'm not going to duplicate everybody. Bruce is here. Hi, Bruce. Dwight Curley, Brian Ferguson, Eminem Rails, Roger Coleman. If I say your name twice, it's not because I like you more or less. It's just because I can't remember if I said it before or not. Wigwag, 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 wigwag. John, BFGR is here. Hello, John. Heath is here. I saw Heath earlier. Heath, no, it's Leafs, not Leaves. The Maple Leafs. No idea why. And if there's multiple, like, if you are a player for the Toronto Maple Leafs, you are a Toronto Maple Leaf. But if there's plural of you, then you are the Toronto Maple Leafs. But the team is the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter in a couple days anyway. I love the Leafs. I always cheer for the Leafs. I'm just a realist here. Don't cancel me. Remember, I even put the score up for you so you can see it. That's how much I care. Okay? That's how much I care. Because I care. Bring it back. There we go. Who else is here? See how easily I get distracted with all the fun goodies on my screen? Kevin is here. Jackie is here. Roger is here. I said Roger already, I think. JT Medic is here. Hello, JT. Jesse is here. Hello, Jesse. Anthony Borden is here. Yeah, I think that about sums it up. I think so. If I missed you, it's not because I don't care. It's just because, I don't care much. No, it's because I didn't see you. That's why. That's really all it is. It's because I didn't see you. No, the score is not 3-2. The score is, the series is 3-2, but the score is not 3-2. Let me duplicate this and call it Leafs full. Enter. Bring it on up. Bring it on up. There we go. And then we're gonna make it full screen. There we go. That way, I don't have to keep doing nonsense. So, as you can see, score is, nothing. And, yeah. I mean, is it? No, because that's not even... Hang on a second. Not that it really matters. Oh, yeah. No, that's right. So it's 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first period. Yeah, that's live. Okay. Okay. Like, literally does not matter for this live stream, because we are not doing Leafs watching on this live stream. If you guys are watching whilst watching this, then that's great. But if you are watching this to watch the Leafs game, you're going to be sorely disappointed. The last time I tried to do that, I got a huge copyright claim, and everyone was sad. And I barely even had volume on my phone, and it picked it up quick. I don't understand the technology behind that, but it was pretty scary, and I did not like it. Heath, no, there were no 3-pointers yet. Those come after third overtime. They start trying to slap a basketball around the ice. And those are worth 3 points. I haven't seen that happen in a while, so. James is here. Hi, James. James is a graffiti artist also as well. And I've done some work for him, and that's cool. Some cars in the past over the years. He's on my tower. On my tower. And, yeah. That's fun. Okay, so. Let's actually... Should we do stuff? Should we do stuff? It's Third Rail Thursday. It's the first Thursday of the month, which means it's my turn. They make it like that. Next week on Thursday is going to be Chris, Go Via or Go Home. And then following that will be Mark, M&M Rails. And following that will be GVO After Dark, which is also on Go Via or Go Home's channel. And that'll be super fun. Is the graffiti tonight going to be related to the football game? No. No. Sorry, this is backwards. Let me just... There we go. There we go. Contract fulfilled. Yes, I gotta say it 3 more times, or else I have to pay a $5 penalty. But that's okay. We'll work that out. I'll probably say it 2 more times. You never know. But anyway, let's, it's been a minute since I've worked on this car. So let's work on this car. This is a car. And I'm gonna work on it. You guys remember this car? This is a car that I did. That I started to do anyway. This car belongs to Alex. If you remember Alex, I worked on his, that bridge. There's a video on my channel about a bridge. Hang on, sorry. Sorry, everyone. Let me do that. You know what? Whatever. I'm trying to be fancy, and it's not working. It's not working. Anyway, I did this car for Dwight. Let me start again. Welcome to Third Rail Thursday. My name is Tim. This is They Make It Like That. No, I'm not going to do all that again. I'm not going to do that all again. Anyway. I did this car for Alex a while back. I started it. Sorry, I'm just reading what he wrote. He wrote on here some sticky notes. This is a nice car. Athearn Genesis. Athearn Genesis is Genesis. Athearn Genesi are super nice. So on this side, he wanted Haas, so I did Haas. I'm gonna probably throw a couple tags up here as well, just for fun. But on the other side, he wants it to say Big Bad Dog. Big old bad dog. Or, sorry, not Big Bad Dog. Best Bad Dog. Good thing I double-checked that. And, of course, that got my dog's attention. Hello, dog. Let's give you guys dog cam for a second. Dog cam. Hi, dog. Hang on. Come here, pup. Sit. Sit. Good boy. There he is. It's a little close to the camera, but that's as wide as it goes. I need to get him to learn how to sit on his mark. Not on Mark, but on his mark. You know? Yeah. So anyway, that's my dog. This is a hopper that I started a while back, and I'm going to do Best Bad Dog. Because he's apparently the best bad dog. So that's gonna be that. Let's get this camera in here as well. This is how I combat the Tim Brim. You guys remember Tim Brim? It's been a minute since Tim Brim. If the OGs are in the chat, they know about the Tim Brim. Okay, so let's sort this out, shall we? Now, the thumbnail, as I promised, this is not clickbait. I'm gonna be doing some fun different ways of doing graffiti. I tried it out the other day on a car that I did not bring over here to show you. Like a fool. But I could have. That would have been great. But I didn't. And so it's not great. But perhaps you guys have favorited my Etsy store so that you're notified every time I post a new ad. And if you do that, then that's great. And if you don't, then that's sad. But you should do that because that's great. Now Floyd Robbins has updated us on the Leaf score, and it's now 21-8. I'm not sure who's winning, but 21-8 sounds like a pretty hectic hockey match. Okay. Let's do some graffiti. What are you guys waiting for? Sorry, I zoomed the wrong way and probably gave you guys a headache. Let's 21 people and 8 likes. Okay, well that's terrible. That's terrible. That's all I gotta say about that. That's pretty terrible. But anywho, it's dark enough. Thing is, I don't want it to be too dark, but I also don't want it to be too light, and then you can't see my pencil lines. But regardless, let's just I probably picked the wrong day to test out having music on my stream. You guys are all watching the Leafs game at the same time as watching my stream. But you know what? The thing about live streams, right, is you also want people to watch them later. So maybe people will watch it later and they'll enjoy the music. It's not all about you. Just kidding. I kid. I wonder if Alex is gonna catch this stream tonight. Alex, if you're watching, we're doing stuff. Don't miss out. Can you guys even see this okay? Can you guys see it all right? It's apparently nothing first intermission. That's great. Let's hide that for now then. Wigwag, are you talking about the moderators here? I don't even think my moderators are here. I don't even think my moderators are here. Dwight's talking about buy me a coffee. That's funny. Yeah, Mark was here earlier, but he told me already he's going to be in and out because he's watching the Leafs game. And apparently that's far more important to him than any kind of model train content, which, I mean, to me is just disgraceful. But who am I to say anything about the Mark? He's the Mark. Moving on down the line. This is gonna say best bad dog. Boop. There we go. How many halves are in this sports ball game? Well, there's actually no ball. It's a sports puck game. And there are 3 halves. So it's a game and a half. Dan's Model Railroading Journey says, Tim, just saying, thanks for inspiring folks like me. I can't do bubble letter type graffiti, but I can tag, and I've used some decals. I always say, just jumping, and glad you got me to do it. No, that's really cool to hear, Dan. I appreciate that. That's the whole point of doing what I do, is not only to do graffiti and to sell my graffiti and all that fun stuff, but also to inspire you guys to try and make your layout stand out. And that's really cool to hear, man. I appreciate that. Not so keen on the decals, but that's, you do you, you know, you do you. Dundas Junction Model Railroad James says that he has more plans for more graffiti. That's pretty cool, man. I know that you wanted me to do your bridge, but obviously sending it was not an option. But hopefully in the future we can work something out where we can get some graffiti up on a wall or something. I've thought about, like, I want to do more Etsy stuff, like more, like for example, the dumpsters. I want to do more stuff like that moving forward. And if you guys have any ideas of what you think would be cool that I could produce with graffiti on it, besides just train cars, and I mean obviously dumpsters I've got taken care of. But any suggestions that you guys might have, I might have already thought of it. It might already be in the works. You never know. But anything like that you think would be cool, then maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do cool things. You never know. Let's take a look at this. Now you guys are looking at masking tape on a car, which is not typically what you see here. Oh. Does this still have a sharp point? Not even slightly. Wow. Wow, Tim. Wow. Okay, this does. Does it work? Yeah, it does. But I don't like how thick it is. I mean, it doesn't matter for this purpose, but it is also dead. I was just hoping to have something quick. I got to stop throwing dead markers back in my toolbox. I need to keep using or when a marker dies, I need to throw it out immediately, because that's a really bad habit I have. And then I keep going, why are all my markers dead? And then I don't think to buy more because I have a whole toolbox full of markers. Now, this obviously, is just masking tape, so my line work doesn't have to be 100%. But I am just doing it really quick so that I have a reference. You'll see why. You guys are on about hockey, but who here is following the World Snooker Championship? Anyone? Anyone? No, just me? Okay. Talk about a nail biter. Whew. Okay, so that is that. Very gingerly. Peel it back off. Thanks, Mark. So I don't typically push buy me a coffee. But if you guys want to, you can. I think oh, Mark, you gotta add the http://www. Not that I typically push buy me a coffee, but anyway, for those of you wondering what that even is, it's kind of like a Patreon where you can donate to the cause, and that cause is because I have 3 kids to feed and an aspiring model railroad business, and also because I will probably end up using a lot of that to give back to the community of model railroading. I plan on coming out with members content similar to like a Patreon or YouTube memberships or anything like that, but it's through Buy Me a Coffee. But again, I'm not pressuring anybody. I'm not trying to push anybody or anything like that, but it is something that if you're interested, it's there. It would really help me out. And yeah, there's gonna be some fun stuff coming down the line, some behind the scenes content that will be available on Buy Me a Coffee. There will also be the odd discount code, early releases to Etsy products and things like that. It'll be worth your while. But again, I'm not pushing it like crazy. I'm not like saying it on all my videos like, "Oh, buy me a coffee cuz I'm poor." It's more just it's there. If it wasn't there, you couldn't do it. And if it is there, you can choose whether you want to do it or not. How am I doing as a salesman, by the way? Is that working? Tim Brim? Oh, yeah! You guys are lucky. It's been a while. It's Been a while since you've gotten a Tim Brim. I need a new knife blade. This knife blade is shot. Okay. So now comes the fun part. Do you guys remember when I did Heath's cars and it was like literally a 1-hour stream of me just cutting out windows? That was fun. That didn't line up 100%. Sorry if there's Tim Brim. I'm just trying to get in there and make sure that I get this all cut out nicely. I might just do individual words, but this seems to be working. Seems to be working. This is a much more involved way of doing graffiti, but I tried it the other day just to see, and I really, really liked it. So we're gonna do it again tonight. I don't know how far I'll get with it, but I also plan on doing a dedicated video about this technique, but that'll come with time. I was gonna do it this week, but this week got away from me. Got a lot going on at work. This is gonna go like this, right across the bottom. Pretty good. Pretty good. Look at that. Graffiti. Instantly. Just leave the masking tape on and you're done. It's called negative graffiti. There. That's better. How's that look? Oh, they're back at it again? Let's put the leaf score back up. Okay, so that is some graffiti. Just like that. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Remember when everyone talked like that on YouTube? Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. And now everybody knows that that's the end of the video, so they just don't say it anymore. Alright, we're gonna airbrush. And that's gonna be fun. And no, I'm not even going to, I'm not even gonna move. I'm gonna do it right here. Why? Because they make it like that. Alright, so one of the things that your Buy Me a Coffee contributions will probably go towards is fruit cups for my kids. They love to eat them. I love to save them. And they make great little mixing cups for mixing paint. So that's what we're doing. Also, okay, so I'm gonna attempt a gradient of color. Do I want to use this purple? Yes, I do, actually. Okay, so you know what? not mixing paint. But I did want to talk to you about my new product. This is my new airbrush thinner. They make it like that branded airbrush thinner. I highly recommend it. You should definitely pick yourself up some. And that would be great. It's not going to be for sale on the Etsy store because it's literally just distilled water with a sticker on it. Get yours today at www.theymakewaterlikethat.com / what? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do, but I don't have a pinkish ink. Pinkish ink? I can do it with red though. I had an idea, a color scheme idea in my head, and I'm just gonna have to make it up. These inks, these calligraphy inks, they airbrush so well. So unbelievably well. That if they came in unlimited colors, I would just use that. But they're kind of hard to come by. Is this on? Is it? Mic check 1 2. Yeah, it's on. There we go. Was that loud? ASMR airbrush. All right. Let's paint on my desk because I don't feel like moving. And I haven't set up a proper airbrush station yet. I have like a makeshift one that I was gonna move over here. I moved it in behind me, but then I don't feel like moving my cameras. So until I get a proper like live stream airbrush setup with multiple cameras and lights and all that fun stuff, we're gonna airbrush on my desk. Because airbrushing is less messy than you think. And if you're using water-based stuff, it's not the end of the world. So there's that. Alright, so I'm going to start with a yellow base. And again, I literally am just using these calligraphy inks. If you've ever airbrushed with calligraphy inks, you'll understand the greatness. And if you haven't, you should try it. And if you don't, then I won't be sad. And if you do, I also won't be sad. I'm indifferent. I'm impartial. You guys do what you want to do. But I'm gonna lay down a base coat of yellow. Let me make sure it's flowing nice. Is it flowing nice? Yeah. It's kind of beady, but if you put it on thin enough, can you guys even see that? Probably not, eh? Get a paper towel. Here's some. Is that bedded? It bedded just a little bit. Let's widen this a little. It's hard to see. It looks great from here, but on camera it looks just a little bit washed out because of the light. But I'm gonna do my best to show you guys what I see. Turning yellow yet or what? Oh, that's super dark. But yeah, you see that? It beads a little, but that's okay. Just adds texture. I mean, it's less texture than when it's less texture than when I, whatchamacallit, when I use a paintbrush. So let's switch back to this. Why does it seem like my laptop screen is getting darker. I don't know. But that's enough yellow. Literally just like that. Just a little dab. Just a little. I used literally like a drop of that yellow. Not even. It's perfect. Trackside Mike, I'm gonna unsubscribe to you because you called me Timmy. Just putting that out there. I am gonna use a little bit of my patented airbrush thinner. They make it like that branded airbrush thinner to do a quick rinse in between colors, just cuz. So let me just quick rinse. I apologize if my compressor is loud. I don't think it's that loud, but let me know if it's loud over the mic. I don't know. Just a quick little. I realized you're not looking at anything important. There we go. Okay, so next I want to do a bit of orange. Now you hear the compressor, right? Oh, it's 1-0? It hasn't updated here. Maybe because I have to actually be on the screen. No? Maybe it takes a minute to update. So much for trying to keep you guys in the loop. Huh. That didn't work, did it? Not sure why the music's jumbling like that, but it is. Yeah, it's still saying nothing. I don't know which game you're watching, Mike. Unless you're watching the Ottawa. Is there an Ottawa game? Is there a... I don't know. I haven't watched hockey at all this year, so I have no idea. Like, literally none. Not even a highlight. Nothing. Oh, that's your prediction. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Do you think Boston's taking it tonight? Or do you think it's Leafs 1-0? Sean Powell is here. Hello, Sean. Now here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing, right? So let's talk about this for a second. Here's the thing. Your name is Sean, right? Rhymes with John. Rhymes with Ron. Right? So you got Sean, you got John, you got Ron. John is short for Jonathan, Ron is short for Ronald, and Sean is just Sean. Why, first of all, why is Sean just Sean? Second of all, why is Jonathan not Jonald? And why is Ron not Ronathan? And why is Sean not Shaunathan or Shaunald? These are the things I want to know. Okay? So if you guys have any answers, which I doubt, but if you have any answers, feel free to let me know in the comments. And we can discuss it further. But otherwise, hi Sean. Welcome. We're doing things. You ever done things? We're doing things. Yeah, and that's the thing. There's Donathan too, or yeah, just Donathan. Sometimes John is just John. So you're like the Sean of Johns? Thing is, okay, so you're talking about this kit build thing that that Chris is doing. I would love to be involved. I just can't commit to every single Saturday, unfortunately. So yeah, sorry about that. As cool as that would be, I would love it. I mean, I'm building a layout. I need buildings. I'd love to put my spin on one of those kits. I probably still will in the future. Give Buddy some exposure on the channel. Do a video or two about it. Please, please don't change your name to Rusty Pecker. Please don't. I'm just gonna go ahead and beg you not to. Just wipe that out. Wipe her clean. What do you guys think so far? What do you guys think? This is new territory for me. I've done it a little in the past, but not to this extent. And never live. This is ambitious. But, yeah. I don't even know what this purple looks like. I hope it's vibrant. I don't want it to be super dark. What can I test it on? Everyone always tests on plastic spoons, but I don't know where they get an abundance of plastic spoons. What can I test on? I need something white. Ugh. Styrene. let's see what this purple looks like. Ooh, it's very red, because I haven't fully washed out the red yet. Okay, yeah, I like that. Yep, I like that. Okay. This is where it gets nuts. Alex is here, the man of the hour, just in time for probably a boatload of Timbrim. Let's load up this camera because I want to try something now. Guys, you don't even know. That just pops. I can't even express it on camera. I need to figure out a way to broadcast in 1080. That just pops. I love it. Okay, I can peel this off now. We're not done yet. And if I've learned anything from past experiences, don't ruin this stencil. I might need it again. The car I just added to my Etsy store yesterday. I didn't film any of it while I was doing it because I just really wanted to focus and try it out and make sure everything was nice and good and fun and everything. And so I didn't have any footage of it, but the first attempt I didn't wait long enough to do my line work. Like, I didn't give it enough time to dry, and yeah, I didn't give it enough time to dry, so I ended up having to wipe it all back off with alcohol and do it over again. But because I still had my masking tape stencil, I was able to just put it back on again and start over. And it turned out awesome, in my opinion. That car is 100%, like, aside from like the line work, because I don't do the line work with the airbrush, but the coloring, the patchwork on the other side, and all the weathering is all airbrush. I've just been messing with it a lot and having a good time. Sean, that sounds awesome. I love doing covered hoppers. You guys know that. Got another one here. I got another one here. Alex sent me like, what, 4, 5 of them? I lost count, to be honest. And I have one on my Etsy store now with the one I just showed you. This one is on the way. Oh no, 2 on the, because I got N scale as well. So 2 on the Etsy store right now. That one that I just showed you is coming up. And then I have like 4 more. No, I have like 6 more to go that are going to be on the Etsy store as well. That's cool, James. That's cool. I'm loving how fine I was able to get it, though. Like this, can I even... Let me try and zoom in a bit so you guys can see. Can you guys see that? How does that look? That's nuts. And the purple is just subtle enough to add a bit of a shadow to the overall look. That's cool. All right. What next? Yeah, Sean, if you're interested, if you're seriously interested, go to my website, theymakeitlikethat.com. There's a contact form there, or you can just email me directly. I can't remember if you've emailed me before, or the email is in the description of all my videos. Same email. It all goes to the same place. Literally, I just tell people to go through my website just so it sends people to my website, because I'm sneaky. But not really, because I just told you guys. But yeah, shoot me an email and we'll work it out, man. We'll definitely work it out. Where'd the tunes go? Is it over? Oh, it's not over. Masterclass in graffiti design. You know, that idea has crossed my mind. I mean, I'm not ready to give a class on design per se, because I don't think I'm up there with the top dogs or the best bad dogs. But whoops, I wanted to be on this camera anyway. But I've thought about doing a master class on model railroad graffiti. If that's something you guys are interested in, let me know, because that would be cool. I would definitely be interested in doing that. I mean, I like content creation as it is, so it could be fun, you know? And then you guys could benefit from it as well, right? But that's totally your call. That's totally your call. Still nothing, eh? Still 0-0. You guys can't even see technically what I'm doing right now. It's so faint, but it pops in person. But I'm taking a aqua green pencil crayon and just really lightly adding a force field behind the lettering. Now the trick to this is that before I do my line work, I think I should clear coat this, because I don't want to scratch off the paint. I want to seal it in place. So I'm going to do that. Let me do that over here. Please hold. That is one thing I will do in my little makeshift booth, because I don't want to spray clear coat all over my desk again. Emphasis on the again. So while we're waiting for paint to dry, what do you guys want to talk about? Whoop. What do you guys want to talk about? Anything at all? Anything at all? We could talk about anything at all. What you guys been up to? You guys doing things? Got Mother's Day coming up. You guys prepared? Don't leave it till the last minute. As you can plainly see, the score is right here. James wants to know about my layout. Okay, so my layout is coming along. I have the module that you guys saw me build before is now mounted on the wall, which is great. I've been running trains a little bit, like doing some basic switching. The problem is all of my locomotives have sat for a very long time, and all of my track that I laid last July is now super dirty. So nothing runs great. I mean, it all runs as far as like nothing's like misaligned or anything like that. Everything runs well that way. But yeah, it's really dirty. So I gotta clean my track, and I have to just make sure everything's looking super nice and great. And then I'm going to expand. Let me show you. Let me show you here. I'm gonna hand hold it because I don't feel like rearranging the tripod again. But that's my layout. It's coming. I just got to gotta put it together. Some assembly required. Let's put this back here. There we go. Put that there. Anthony Borden wants to know. Actually, I've got Omizu paints. Has anyone tried those new creative markers from Sharpie? I saw those advertised on my Amazon homepage because Amazon knows what I'm about, and I haven't tried them yet, but I probably will, because why not? You never know. I've been experimenting for 14 years and I've still never landed on one particular thing that I like. I just kind of pile it all together. Anthony Borden wants to know, can you make 3D porta container crane in HO scale, please? Porta container crane. Oh, that's like the intermodal crane, like the one on tires, not the one that's on rails. I think that's what you mean. That could be pretty cool. I've seen them on Thingiverse actually. There's one on Thingiverse in N scale that just is absolutely phenomenal. Actually, hang on. Is this what you're talking about? One second. Oh, can I even open this cupboard? I think it's time to put my space heater away. Don't need that anymore. Spring has sprung. Are you talking about these? This one needs to be fixed. The glue came loose on it. But are you talking about these? Get that. Good. Can I get that in there? I don't want to mess with it and break it. But I just got this at the Port Hope show. I got it super cheap because it was broken. Quote unquote broken. It's just unglued. All the pieces are here. But is this what you're talking about? This guy here? No, the one on the rails takes the container off the ship. It all depends on the size, honestly. My build plate, because I print in resin, my build plate is super small. I would like to eventually upgrade, but that would be a bit of a trick. I'm not 100% certain that I can do that until I get a bigger printer. But it's possible. You never know. I could be persuaded to print things because I like to print things. Let's see. Has this thing dried yet? Yeah, that's looking like something. That is looking like that. So if anybody missed, this is what the other side looks like. It's pretty well done. I'm just gonna add some tags a little bit just to kind of fill it out. And then this side. I'm really excited about this side. How can we do this? So luckily, I still have my line work right here that I can copy to the best of my ability. Let's just go for it. Oh yeah, that's gonna cover real nice. I'm not gonna chance it with the calligraphy pen like I have, because I wanted to do black outline anyway. And sometimes, as great as the calligraphy pen is, sometimes it's unpredictable and wants to explode. We're not doing that tonight. To get a Tim Brim again. There we go. Ah, there we go. Sean, I got your email. Look at that. I'll check it out after the stream. Toronto score? Did I hear that right? Hasn't updated on my end yet. Could be a little slow. But, I don't know. I don't know. 3 cheers for the Leafs. Put the Leaf score up, which still hasn't updated on my end, which is obnoxious, but I want to give you guys a better angle. sans reflection. If I go to here, there it goes. Okay, so that's the issue. That's the issue, is that it only updates when it's on, when I have the window open on my computer. It's really annoying. Oh well. Sorry, everyone. Hey, Russ. Hey, Richard. Thank you guys for checking in, seeing how things are going. I tried airbrushing today because I wanted to, and because they make it like that. Richard is the proud owner of one of my favorite cars that I've done, actually. He's the owner of the IROC car, the hopper that I did. I guess a couple years ago now, eh? Have you got a layout yet, Richard? If so, I'd love to see some footage of that car on your layout. I was just saying earlier how I want to compile as much footage of work that I've done on other people's layout. I think that would make a really cool, like, montage. Sorry again for the rainbow bars. That's pretty awesome, dude. I've done the same thing. I haven't collected everything, but I've collected a lot of stuff. And I mean, obviously, I've had a layout in the past. But it's always exciting to get started. I bet your son's pretty excited to get going too. One of the things that I did not think of with my layout is I built it pretty tall, and none of my kids are tall. So I need to invest in some stools. Or some form of platform that they can stand on. Because I definitely can't run trains and hold them. Doesn't work very well. Sorry for the shaky cam. Actually, let's check in on the buds while we're at it. Let's check in on the buds for a second while I move this camera so nobody gets a headache. To some weathering today. You guys want to weather some cars? So we'll weather this one. Get that crossed off the list. You guys can see my technique for airbrush weathering too. quite fond of it, actually. And then the other one that I was showing you earlier, maybe let's wrap that one up as well. Get that on the Etsy store. The more I have on the Etsy store, the happier you guys will be. A fiddly-diddly-dee. Landon loves the car that I did. That's great, man. You know what he would love more? You know what he would love more? A layout to run it on. Just saying. Good night, Jesse. Honestly, I picked this music because it's pretty popular right now to have these live streams that are just this music and then just either a graphic or something, and you can just put it on, study or go to sleep or just chill. I have it on at work all the time, actually. I find it a lot easier to relax and just focus on my work instead of just all the... As much as I love rock music and all that fun stuff, it's sometimes nice to just kind of mellow out. And, yeah. So, all that being said, I thought it would be cool to have this kind of music on in my streams, and there are times in my past streams where I just get into it and I don't really say much. And I've always been a bit apologetic about that, because I don't want you guys to get bored without any audio, and it's just silence and me painting. So I figured if this music is playing, at least that way it gives you guys something to have on. You could put this on yourself while you're doing work on your layout or whatever, and it would help me out as far as watch time on my channel and all of that fun stuff, help the community grow. You know how the YouTube algorithm always wants people to watch stuff. It's kind of its thing. But yeah, and then also you guys would get some cool music to listen to. Absolutely free. Except that you'd have to deal with my nonsense rambling from time to time. Okay, let's all just stop talking and let Jessie go to sleep. She can leave this on. Well, that's not gonna happen. Shonald says, Hopper car is popping nicely. Have to give it to you, my friend. Graffiti is your thing. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Shonald. Appreciate that. It's funny, ever since doing the ocean-wide shorts, like the daily updates that I've been doing, I've gotten a lot of people that obviously they don't know about the model railroad community. They don't know that what I'm doing is for model railroading. They just think, oh, this guy is a wannabe wannabe graffiti artist, which is fine. You guys think whatever you want. I don't know you. You don't know me. It's fine. Whatever. But it just makes me laugh. Like today, this one guy got so mad at me, and I'm gonna say it now because he probably was never gonna watch this. But even if he does, he's not gonna get this far. Oh, why is this thing derping out on me? Hang on a second. But anyway, he's never gonna watch this, right? So I can talk about it. But he's like, oh, graffiti is a disgrace. He's like, it's such vandalism, and you guys need to go away. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but he just was so angry, and he was talking as if I was one of the artists that got up on the tower, and I'm like, no, that's not me. I didn't do that. Hate to break it to you, but your cries are gonna go unanswered, because I didn't do that. And I responded back, and it was just like, that's not me, man. It's not me. I didn't do that. This is just a model because they make it like that. Okay, so 3D effect is done. I need to do something in behind these letters because I don't like that it's the same gradient, like in these areas. But I don't know, will this cover? Not well. I think I gotta go paint. I gotta do paint. I didn't want to, but I can. We model what we see. You're right, Kevin. Because they make it like that. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. Jonald, thank you. Much obliged, my friend. Oh, I'm not a fan of that either. I think I need to get in there with maybe this. This is all trial and error. Ah, what did I just click? Shorts look pretty realistic. This complaint should be taken as a compliment. Thanks, man. No, it's true. It's true. I've had a few people say, like, because you get a much broader audience. Come on, wake up. You get a much broader audience with the shorts. I mean, like, the short from yesterday, it randomly spiked today and has like 10,000 views, which I was not expecting at all. I thought it was flopping. Last I checked it, it had like 100 views, which was terrible. The average ocean-wide short has been getting about 2,000 views. And that's the thing with shorts. Like, it just will randomly be like, hey, maybe people will like this, and just sends it out. And that's cool. But, you get people that have no clue. And I've had so many people just be like, this is nuts. Like, people do this? And that's exactly the kind of thing that I live for, that, doing these videos and stuff. Because I want people to, like, people that think of model trains a lot of times, they think about the Sheldon Coopers from Big Bang Theory, who just crawl around on the floor and go choo-choo, you know, with their little toys and with their little conductor hats. And I'm sure there's some of you guys out there that are like that, and that's great. But that's not me. That's not why I do model trains. I do model trains because I think of it as an art form, and I think that it's just a really cool way to show how you see life and have a bit of fun with it. And one of the main reasons why I like to show my work on YouTube and stuff is to show that not everybody is just a guy with a conductor hat on the floor going choo-choo. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, so the pencil crayon, obviously, was a little too light, especially when I tried to do that bit in between the letters there where I've already painted. Wasn't fond of it, so I'm just filling this in with a marker. This is looking alright. I might do a second coat of this. If you do coats with markers, just to try and darken this up so that it matches with what's in between the letters. But yeah, I think it's looking alright. Let's go to this one. No, you're absolutely right, James. I learned how to build a table out of 2x4s and plywood when I started my first layout. And that's to say that I didn't really do much because it was terrible and it was so poorly built. But I learned things. And then from there I learned how to build better benchwork, and now here we are. I mean, my benchwork, I do that kind of stuff for a living a lot of times, so building benchwork to me just is like sharpening a pencil. Like, it's not anything you really think about. You just do it, which is cool. And all of that stemmed from doing model trains. It's the same thing with like soldering. I know there's a lot of guys that don't like soldering, but I quite enjoy it. And I actually have a job coming up with my work that has a lot of soldering, a lot of LED work and stuff. And my boss was saying, like, how's your soldering? And I'm like, top notch. I solder and scale. What do you need? Yeah. No, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Did I leave my calligraphy pen over there? I think I did. Hang on 1 second. So I've been doing a lot of organizing in my garage, and I actually have a fair amount of floor space right now, so my dog is loving it. He's loving it. Freedom! Now, I mentioned in my last live stream that I spilled my white ink. I'm still heartbroken about that. I have hardly any white ink left. I'm going to use it sparingly. I'm going to see if I can add a couple highlights to this thing. Make her pop, bud. How's How's the buds doing? Speaking of, still one zip. I find I have to like actually go to the page where I'm stealing the score from because it's not updating live for me, which is really frustrating. What are you gonna do? Alex, are you still watching? I got a question for you. If you're still watching, let me know. Alex, okay, so do me a favor. If you haven't already seen it, there's a community post on my channel, and I also posted a new car on my Etsy store. I don't have it with me right now to show you, but I did some cool patchwork on the one side of it. I was thinking of doing the same thing on the opposite side where Haas is, like beside Haas, like maybe right in here. Oh, hang on. Right in here, doing some like patchwork. Let me know what you think. I'm loving how it looks, and plus like now that I'm using the airbrush a lot more, I think it's really cool, and I think you guys would enjoy seeing it. So let me know. I know you typically give creative freedom, but I just figured I would ask since you're here. Alright, we got permission. We're doing patchwork. I love how it turned out on that car. I actually ended up doing a throw-up outline over top of it, and it turned out really neat. I might do the same. Why not? That's the real question. We already know why. Because they make it like that. So I guess the real question after that is, why not? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Again, I'm gonna put out a shameless plug for my... Oh, perfect timing. I wanted to switch cameras anyway. Gonna put out a shameless plug for my They Make It Like That branded airbrush thinner. Get it while supplies last. It's great stuff. It works really well for cleaning your inks and cleaning out your airbrush and all that stuff. It's fantastic. Fantastic stuff. I couldn't recommend anything else. I don't have any affiliate links for it yet or anything like that. It's not for sale anywhere. But if you want some of your own, just get yourself some distilled water and a bottle and They Make It Like That sticker, and you're good to go. Patent pending though. If you do make your own or somehow concoct your own, then I will charge a royalty. But it's highly worth it. I couldn't recommend anything better than that. Really. I think it's awesome stuff. I think that's... I just realized you guys are... there we go. I think that's pretty much that. Best bad dog. That's the best bad dog right there. Couldn't have a better best bad dog if you tried. Let's do some patchwork. First, I have to remember that I have purple in my airbrush right now. I didn't clean it out. This could have been a mistake. That's the other thing that's nice about these eyedropper things for the inks, is that you can just suck it all back out of the paint cup. It's great. Again, we're using the They Make It Like That branded airbrush cleaner. Couldn't recommend it. Couldn't recommend a better product. Cleany. I never got a response back. When the airbrush, or when the compressor kicks in, is it loud for you guys? I'll tell you when it kicks in. Maybe you guys can't even hear it. I don't know. Right now you can't hear it because it's not on. But you will hear it momentarily. There it is. Is that loud? Yeah, Alex, you did send me a picture of Haas. I don't have it handy, or I would show it on the live. No, that's good. That's good to hear that it's not that loud. I am so grateful that I have an actual airbrush compressor. It's so much quieter than a typical compressor, which is great, because oftentimes it'll be 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm finishing up a car, and the airbrush is just, you know? I don't know. I don't want to wake the neighbors. I don't want to wake my family. I don't want anyone knocking on my door telling me to shut up. I don't need that. It was a bit of a mistake to leave the purple in the airbrush, but we'll get her rinsed out. Honestly, I could airbrush all day long for an eternity if I never had to clean one. Kevin, I know you feel my pain, but man, is it annoying. I thought cleaning like paint guns, like actual paint guns, because I do a lot of that at work. I thought that cleaning paint guns was annoying. But cleaning an airbrush? Even more annoying. Thank you very much. I mean, I plan on actually upgrading my airbrush to something a little newer, a little better, and it also has a bigger paint cup. I think that might help, because then it's easier to get the brushes in there to clean it out. But I don't know. Plus, the paint cup actually comes off on the one that I'm planning on getting. James, I never knew that, actually. I did a bit of research on the different kinds of graffiti, and I was always just told that those were throw-ups. So, I stand corrected. Super cool. Super dope. I think this is going to be clear now? Okay, so, what I did, I'm just gonna replicate similarly, what I did on the other one, because it turned out really good. So I'm just gonna do... Kevin says I rarely use an airbrush because of the cleaning, but when I do, I paint all of the things. I get that. 100% I get that. It's so annoying. So annoying. Like yesterday actually, I was weathering that car that I just put on my Etsy store. And I was just wrapping up, and I'm like, okay, I'm loaded up with black. What can I paint black? I was like looking around, like, is there anything I can weather? That's how I weathered this. This was just sitting on my bench, and I was doing the lids of dumpsters, and was like, black. And I just went for it. Why not? Didn't hurt anybody's feelings, I don't think. I mean, it's mine, so I really don't care if it hurts anybody's feelings, because it's mine. You guys got a Tim Brim. 5 points. Alright, bye, Hoss. See you later. Just lightly cover that. Nobody's sad. Okay, so what I did yesterday, and I was happy with the results. Yes, I finished the car yesterday and immediately posted it. I'm like, I can't. Why would I wait? Why would I wait? I'm just gonna post it. So what I did, let me put a camera on. Can I do it? Relax. Eli is my great protector. He probably made the music duck. Okay, so I just did a drop of black. Or 3. Drop or 3. And oh, you're not even looking at it yet. There it is. Pretend I put some black in there. Because I did. And I'm not going to add more. Because the problem is I can't put what I don't use back in a, back in the jar because I've mixed it. So I literally just put like a half a drop of white and then like 3 drops of black, and then mixy, 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 mixy. Probably too much black, actually. Mixy, mixy, mixy. Yeah, way too much black. But I don't have a lot of white. That's why I'm trying to be cautious with my white. Gotta get more white ink. I just want like a faint gray. Too much air here, you're gonna wear it. It's a pretty good gray. Maybe a little lighter. Remember, the car itself is pretty light too, right? Yeah, you're right, Kevin. That's why at work, because sometimes we do things that are gray, and at work we have a can that we just have it mixed gray, and then if you want to add a little bit more, you just add some black into it, and then add some white into it, and then you just mix it up, and then you just carry on. It's never the same gray, but it's for one, like there's the odd time when we just literally want it to just be a random gray, and that's the gray that you get. Alright, let's see how well this shows up on camera. I actually think, since I have this gray, and I don't want to waste it, I'll do a bit of patching on the other hopper that I have here that I want to finish up. Now, I've taped this thing to the table, so I can't really maneuver it. There we go. I just want to get down in this little crevice here. Give it a bit of a dry. Left-handed, so we can check the leaf score. Apparently it's still 1-0. Dual action airbrushes are the best because you can dry your paint while you're painting. that. There we go. And now, the pièce de résistance. Matt, I have the hair dryer, but honestly, the airbrush is in my hand. It's not loud, it's not hot, and it doesn't blow fuses. So I just use the airbrush. Get on in there with the airbrush. That's what Haas sounds like. Yeah, so that's patchwork. I might put a couple tags over top of it, just for fun. But I'm gonna let that sit for a minute and do some patchwork on this one. So I got a couple on this side as well. Yeah, I'm happy with these. I used some weird markers on these. I was gonna make a video about it, but then I just bailed. And then I got this one. I was thinking of trying to airbrush in and around these letters, because I've already got the black, but I was thinking of trying something, but it might be a total wash. But let me do the patchwork first, and then let's see how adventurous we want to get. Let's let this sit over there. How adventurous do I want to get? I haven't done anything like that before. I won't do this on every patch job, but I've noticed a lot with patch jobs that you don't typically just do a rectangle. You kind of want to have a couple of elevation changes, if you will, just because not everything is painted over perfectly, and sometimes they just want to get the basic shape covered. It doesn't really matter 100% if it's like a perfect rectangle or perfect square or whatever. So I like to add a little bit of variance, even if it's a tiny little bit like that. This one I'm not going to go as big, I don't think. I'll just do a little one like this. That'll work. It was just a little dye they covered up. Oh, you know what I will do? So let me show you. Wake up. So in here, there's some stuff that says, do not operate car with hatches or gates open. That was probably important. Let's mask it. Make it look like they patched it over and re-added that. Might not be 100% prototypical, I don't know. But it seems like an important thing, and it just adds something to the car, right? Is that the right size? That's the right width? It's not the right height though, I gotta shave off a little tiny bit. Yeah, it's typically renumbering redecorating maybe, like if someone bought it out, and then obviously covering up graffiti. So since I'm doing that, I am gonna make this patch a little bigger, just for fun. Kevin says not worried about tape taking paint. No. No, it'll be alright. Maybe next time. Are you talking about the graffiti paint? Like when I covered Haas just there? I have it. It's already been dull coated. And I find that the dull coat is pretty resilient. So I'm not too worried about that. If it was fresh paint, then maybe not. But, yeah, it's alright. If it's a sad day and it peels off, then I guess I have to fix it. I don't want to do the same exact 3-level patch job. That's the trickiest part of model railroading. Is trying to be random, because you're mimicking reality, and reality, you don't think about that kind of stuff. You just do it. You're told by your boss, hey, that car's got a bunch of graffiti, go paint it. So you paint it, and you don't really care. You move on with your day. But as a modeler, you have to think about as a modeler, you have to think about the brush strokes that the random union employee that doesn't care did with his roller when he painted over it. Kevin was cringing. Sorry, Kevin. It's all good. Yeah, I clear coated it pretty heavy before, because I didn't want anything to come off. Ever since the other day when I clear coated, or when I airbrushed that graffiti and then had to do it over again, I've thought when I airbrush and then do anything over top of it again, I want to clear coat it, just to be safe. Especially with the inks, like these inks. I don't know how well they adhere without being sealed, so we're just gonna send it. Wake up. There we go. Did it dry in the brush? No, we're good. We're good. It is a little thicker than the other inks I was using, but you gotta feel it. Leaf scored. Very nice. How many people are even watching this? I can't really see the numbers right now. Probably less than the people that are watching the Leafs game. Just a guess. Leafs are in it for a Game 7. Let's call it a Game 7 round. Yeah? 17 people watching the Leafs game, or 17 people watching my stream? Alright, so I want to experiment. I need another piece of styrene. So let's experiment. Let's see how long my table says Big Bad Dog. Probably a while. So this is a piece of styrene. Ignore the shape. It's random. This is a piece of styrene. I want to try something real quick. Since I did this twice yesterday, I'm gonna just do it again real quick. Now I can do it a lot faster. Oh, you can't even see it. There it is. Oh well. Try something here. Let me add a bit of shadow because we're experimenting now. If this fails, we're just going to carry on with other ideas. So this is ultrafine Sharpie. And it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Let's try something. First of all, can I just... No, I want to use a color so that I know. Anything else I can fade with gray while I have it loaded up? This is an engine that'll never run. I just have it. I use it to practice weathering on. And to waste paint on. That'll do. There. Weathering in 10 seconds. I still have lots of gray. I mixed so much gray. This is the N scale equivalent of a gallon. I'm gonna have to send it. I'm not gonna weather anything else. I don't have anything else in arm's reach that I can weather. I have another one of these. How many of these do you have, Kevin? More than me. I'm coming up, so you better get the party started. Oh, it's actually kind of clogging up now, so I need to clean it out. Oh no, I dropped my airbrush thinner on the ground. Wasn't one of my priceless locomotives that I just weathered. That would have been sad. Okay, so let's clean an airbrush, shall we? Don't clean it how I clean it. I'm probably doing it wrong. Just make it clean and then you win. That's really all you have to do. Let's find some more music to go to. feel like that album I was listening to looped a little bit, so... Floyd says he's got an airbrush he's never used. I have one of those. It came with my compressor, and it was trash. Okay, so I have used it. I used it once, and it was trash. So I got rid of it. I only bought the package because it had the compressor, and the airbrush was essentially free, because the deal was really good. But, the airbrush was junk, so I never used it, aside from testing it out. The thing that's nice about this, they make it like that branded airbrush thinner, is that it goes a long way. You almost never run out. So what do you guys think so far? I'm fond of Big Bad Dog. Best Bad Dog. I keep saying Big Bad Dog. Best Bad Dog. Russ, which Iwata brush do you have? This is the, sorry, I got an itch right back here. It's really annoying. I love my Iwata. I want to get another one. But I'm curious what other people have. If anybody has airbrushes. I have two Iwatas, but one of them is a parts brush that I use to fix my other one. It is distilled water, Kevin. It's all I use. It's water-based paint, water-based ink. What more do you need? It's distilled so that there's no minerals and crap in it. And if you don't have distilled water, you can just boil water. And then let it cool. The end. Everyone's out there using windshield washer fluid and proper aerosol, proper airbrush paint thinners and mineral spirits and, oh, I've heard it all these different things. Distilled water, you can get it at the grocery store. You can literally just boil water, like I said. That's what I did here. I don't have any distilled water right now, but yeah, you can use, it's like what they use in sleep apnea machines and stuff. It's all I use. I've seen so many videos. The best way to thin your airbrush paint. Best way you can thin craft paint and do it the right way. Clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. The guy on the thumbnail going, because that's what thumbnails do. And, yeah. No, distilled water. It works. You're welcome. I need to use that as a thumbnail now. Where did I put my brush guy? Brush guys. Alright, Alex, good night. I'm gonna weather your car tonight. And, yeah. Have fun. Yeah, no, tap water works too. It's just literally if you feel like, caring about the minerals that are in tap water, especially like if you're on a well and you have really hard water, that can all eventually build up and cause a fun little calcium buildup in your brush. But if you don't want to go through the hassle of getting distilled water, you can literally just boil a kettle of water, maybe like 3 times. Like boil it, let it cool, boil it, let it cool, boil it, let it cool, and then keep yourself a little bottle. This bottle will go a very long way. This bottle has that little sippy drippy cap, so you can just drip a couple drops in. Drip a couple drops from the sippy drippy cap. And yeah, then you're good to go. Toss yourself on a they make it like that sticker, and then you got a running joke that no one will get about how you've got they make it like that branded airbrush thinner. And then everyone will have fun. Sippy drippy cap. See? It's just sippy drippy. Sippy drippy. All of this just so I can test one technique. Because the joke is I could be done right now, but I wanted to test this one thing out. Although I'm gonna weather with the airbrush too, so. Okay, so this is working. It's all clean. Exterior of the brush is not 100% clean, but it'll be alright. Okay, let's pick a color. Any color. Actually, let's use this color, because I'm going to use it for weathering anyway. So, 2 birds stoned at once. This is yeller ochre. I'm tired. Can you guys tell? Getting tired? Yeller ochre. You guys get some yeller ochre, get in there, get some yeller ochre in there. Alright. Let's transition to this. Let's, which angle looks better for this test experiment? The test experiment. Probably this angle. Hang on. Let me get in there. This is a test experiment. Sippy drippy cap says meow. Honestly, meow is like, I don't know why, but sometimes I just make that sound. I'm not even a cat guy, to be honest. I made a noise, Eli. Now you're aware of things. Make your presence known. Okay, so what I wanted to do... Well, that smudged a little bit. What I wanted to do is... I wanted to very lightly go over this and see if I could... I mean, I could, technically. It would work. Am I brave? It looks better in person than it does on camera, I'm not gonna lie. Because of the reflection of the light. Can you guys see that? Like, it just ever so lightly... No. Nope! not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. But we are gonna finish this. Did blue and pink on that side. I don't want to do so much blue and pink on the same car. Finish this one. Oh, I have it right in front of me. I'm like, what? This one I did purple. Should I copy it? What do you guys think? Should I copy it? I was thinking of just doing white. I don't know, because I already have pink and purple on the other, or pink and blue on the other side. I'm just gonna do white. Sometimes the classic black and white look. White letter, black outline. This looks great. People don't think about that on a basically white car as it is, but it pops nice. What I'll do is maybe just do the same background but with like a magenta. Just leave it white letters. Nice and simple. Tricky bit is always coloring in letters that have already been lined. I don't like to do it that way, but sometimes you just do it that way. You can always do lines again over it, but I'm really trying to finish this car tonight. Russ, you didn't have to actually go dig it out. That's hilarious. Thanks for your commitment, man. The Eclipse is nice. I know a couple people with the Eclipse. The one I'm looking to get is the Neo. I like that one because it has a big paint cup, but then also the paint cup is removable, and you can put a smaller paint cup on it. It comes with both, which I think is cool. Also, it's just overall, like, the build quality is it's a fantastic brush. A guy I work with has one. He uses it all the time. It's great. I've never used the Eclipse, but I've heard good things about it. Like, I haven't really researched other brands, to be honest. I have an Iwata. I like it. I've heard good things about Iwata, and I'll probably just stick to them. use what, you know, and what works for you, and that's great. So that's white on gray, and it pops a little bit, but not a ton, and I like it. I think it's really subtle. What do you typically use your airbrush for, Russ? I know a lot of guys, they only use it for weathering. That's their one thing. Just misting over their cars, that's it. Some people, they use it for their track. Some people, they use it for their sky. Some people use it for everything. I thought about just having one just as an air blower for drying off paint. Pretty handy. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I like it. Gotta let that dry and then touch up the line work. But in the meantime, I can do a bit of weathering and tagging on Alex's car. This thing always dies right when I want to switch cameras. I'm gonna just... couple tags. Couple tags. Yeah, you should see. I'm not even gonna say it because it's gonna sound bad saying it. I was gonna make a joke, but never mind. Never mind. Let's talk about tags. We're doing tags. picked this music for you, Kevin. Just a couple tags. I like to put some down here. That's the quick and easy spot, right? No, James, red rice is gone. Red rice is gone. Okay, let's do top down. Move this out of my way. And let's... Derek, good guess. No, it's Alex, the guy who owns this car. He was in here earlier. His dog's name is Hoss. I think he might have named his dog after Hoss Cartwright. But, yeah. It's a dog. It's the best bad dog. And also, every time I say dog, my dog perks up and comes and sticks his nose on my lap while I'm trying to paint. Yeah, no, James, I was pretty bummed about it too. I had no idea. Here's a fun hack for you. If you guys don't have one of those fancy foam rests, just use a makeup sponge. You probably use them for weathering anyway if you follow my videos. Are the Leafs still playing? Do I just have the score on the bottom for no reason? It's 2-1. That's unfortunate. Forgive me if I've got Timbrim. I'm really trying to focus on this airbrush weathering. Oh yeah, Derek, by the way, hi. I just realized I never said hi. Hi, Derek. How long have you been auditing the stream before saying hello? Can you guys even see the difference on camera? I know it's kind of hard to see. I feel like maybe the over-the-shoulder camera is better. Let's see. What's that looking like? Wake up. You guys see the difference at all? I mean, you can really see it in person. On camera, I find that the really faint colors, just the way that the stream comes across. Yeah, Kevin, it might look green to you because my LED light is starting to fade. The one that I have, the panel that I have is really old. And it's starting to go a little green. I want to switch it out to something that's, you know, like light colored, like the color of lights, and not green, because why would I want a green light on my face? But yeah, it's subtle. It's gonna build. I'm just doing layers, but I don't want to. I want to get all of the cars done in one color before I switch. So I just want to finish up this line work really quick. I know originally I lined this with the calligraphy pen, but this is just quick and easy to touch up. There. That's looking like something. So now I can do the same on this one. They're pretty much the same car. I think they're actually both Atherns, if I'm not mistaken. 161. No, this one's a Walthers. Okay. Yeah, the one that's going on Etsy is a Walthers. Still a nice car, but they're pretty much the same hopper. Just goes to show how great Genesis are. Alright, James, have a good night. Catch you on the next one. Edward is here. Hello, Edward. Edward's on the phone. On the phone with the Pentagon? Oh, this is all Tim Brim. Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. This side, I'm gonna add a couple tags as well. Oh, how's it going, Happy Valley? Alright, that explains everything. Edward wants to know what other scales I've done. I have run the gambit. I've done N scale, HO scale, O scale, G scale. I haven't done any S scale. I've done ON 30 randomly. And G scale. Did I say G scale? And I think that's about it. I wanted to use Z scale. Yes, that's what I said, Z. But, I don't know. Steve's Trains says he wants to send me some Z scale. Only he called it Z scale. But that would be fun. I think I challenge you. I think honestly, I hardly watch YouTube on my computer. 99% of the time I watch it on my phone. Or on my iPad. But mostly my phone. Or I'd use my phone to cast it onto my TV. There's that option as well. Floyd, I should show the dumpsters. I don't have any that are done right now. But I can show you. I have a couple here. Woo. These are my HO scale dumpsters. In case anybody's never seen them before. And I also have them in N scale. Do I have any N scale on my desk? Here's one. N scale. Tiny little N scale. They come weathered and graffitied. And they're super cool. They come in a 4-pack. I have them on my Etsy store. If you're interested, you can check them out by going to www.theymakeitlikethat.com. There's a link there to my store. Thanks for the little shout out there, Floyd. That was nice. Floyd got himself a pair, or not a pair. He got himself a pack because he won my giveaway. Give it up for Floyd. I want to do more giveaways. What do you guys think? Should I do more giveaways? Anyone? There we go. There's my darker color. Oh, the banding on this is nuts. Woo. Man, there's no good way to show airbrushing on a live stream. It just doesn't do it justice. How is this camera? Let's try this again with this camera. Maybe you guys can see it a little better. Edward, a shameful plug would be go visit theymakeitlikethat.com and click on the Buy Me a Coffee link. That's a shameful plug. Since you asked. Wouldn't have done it otherwise. Okay, can you guys see the difference when I do this? I'm going for subtle on this one. Honestly, just because I spent a lot of time on the graffiti and I really like it, and I don't necessarily want to just douse it in weathering. Obviously, it's got to have some. Sorry, I know this is a random close-up of my hand, but there's no good way to film doing the ends of the car, so I'm just gonna have to do them, and you guys are gonna just have to trust me. There we go. I'm stoked with this side though, man. I went a little heavy there, but what I can do that'll be alright. Yes, it definitely needs weathering. It definitely needs weathering. Floyd, if you send me those, I will do them. Some potash cars. I think I've done some. I don't have any pictures of them though. See, the thing is, when I started doing this, I didn't even have a camera. So I just did stuff. There's some stuff out there in the world that I don't have any documentation of at all. So I'm gonna finish these cars, because we're nearly there, just doing the weathering, right? And then before I call it a night, I'm going to do a window on Ocean Wide. Just something quick, because I have to post daily. Rainbow bars. Let me just finish this pass. Wake it up. I said, wake it up. There we go. Car that I did yesterday that I posted on my Etsy store, I actually did a white fade on that one first, and I think that turned out really cool. I didn't do it on these today just because, well, I'm running out of white. Plain and simple. But I liked it because it really faded the, logo of the CP. It was a CP car as well. Are you still watching, Kevin? These rainbow bars is how you know 3 minutes have passed. Hi, Kevin. So anyway, this segment of the show is called Stuff Probably Only One Person in the Audience would care about. So I was watching a snooker match yesterday, and get this, because the black ball stays on its spot for so much of a match when you're at the professional level, even though they replaced the fabric on the table like just a couple days before, the weight of the weight of the black ball was enough to leave a divot on the table. And Ronnie O'Sullivan, perhaps you've heard of him, he was playing, and they spotted the 8-ball, or I keep saying 8-ball. They spotted the black ball, and when they spotted it, it rolled into its divot, and it rolled in such a way that made a red potable. If you guys are just hearing French, I'm sorry, but yeah. So picture this. He's like, can you respot the black? Because I want to see that it in fact rolled. The difference of how it rolled was the difference of whether or not he was going to play the red or play safe. And if he played the red, he could have easily cleared the table and won the frame. But he thought it better to play it safe. Which ended up costing him the frame and the match. He's now out. But, yeah, I thought it was pretty crazy that the fact that it rolled when they put it in the spot, it rolled a millimeter out of the way and was clearing up a red that he wouldn't otherwise be able to hit if they spotted it correctly. What do you think about that? People who probably have no idea what I'm talking about and care about what I'm talking about. What do you think about that? anybody else here play snooker besides us? Anyone else? Or is it just us? I want to play snooker. I want to play again. Let's have a game. You and me. Let's do it. Let's have it out. Not gonna argue with Ronnie. Yeah. You're right. I wouldn't either. Dude kind of knows what he's doing. I'm gonna mask my wheels just because I don't feel like getting paint all over them, and I don't feel like taking them off. Actually, you know what? It should be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm literally doing just the faintest dusting anyway. Can you guys even see it? Let's play, he says. Bring it on. You'll probably kick my butt. I haven't held a cue in so long. Oh no, did I spill a little bit? Oh, I did spill a little bit out of my brush. Where's a paper towel? I haven't held a cue. I mean, a snooker cue. In probably a couple of years. I haven't held a pool cue in a few months. But on a good day, you could play him. Yeah, break off and then he gets a maximum break. Oh, man. Some people are just on a whole other level, eh? But anyway, can you guys see this? What I wanted to see is that, does anybody care that the Leafs score is still on the screen? If you guys are interested, it's probably Googleable. You haven't played a See, that's the thing. I find a lot of times when you play snooker socially, you end up playing with several people all at once. I've always wanted to just play like a little mini tournament, even if it's just one frame apiece, you know? I think because half the game is safety, right? Why is this thing all of a sudden tracking? That's half the game is safety. So when you're just knocking balls around, yeah, it's fun, but if you don't get a break on your turn, then you're done. This is always the segment of my live streams when it gets really late and I just talk about other stuff. Chris never showed up and Mark's not here anymore to tell me that Third Rail Thursday is only talking about trains. Remember that Third Rail Thursday I did? Remember that Third Real Thursday I did where I didn't really have it in me to do more graffiti, so I just kept solving the Rubik's Cube? I feel like talking about snooker on a model train live stream is about the same. There you go. You thought I only did what? I can't read that, sorry. I only did... It's hard to... They put this heart emoji thing in a weird spot. Let me just move you up a little bit. There we go. I thought you only did graphically. Are you talking about graffiti? You know, I thought I only did graffiti. Yeah. But I gotta weather it too, man. Gotta weather it too. Okay, let's so that's that. I'm really happy with how that turned out. I'm going to clear coat it and then pull that tape off. That's the other side. Shout out to N Scale Dystopia. That's what DST stands for, Dystopia. I don't know how critical the ceiling is on weathering when I don't use powders or anything, but it's just a habit. It's just what you do. This is just what I want to do. Found a way to remove what? I haven't talked to Sparky, actually. I saw that he received his cars and did a video, and that's cool. But I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, the heart. I thought, because I was talking about clear coating and stuff, I thought you meant like he found a way to remove my clear coat. And then I was panicking a little bit. No, the heart. Yeah, that'd be a nice thing to remove, because it's kind of annoying. I mean, it's cool when people can send little hearts and fun stuff and whatever, but when someone sends you a message and you can't read it, it's a little annoying. Edward is on point with the dad jokes this evening. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's clear coat that one as well, and let's do a window. So that's that one. Oh no, I'm running out. I gotta get more DaveCo. Gotta get more DaveCo. Man, I go through it these days. No, I didn't see what he did to his layout. I haven't really had a chance to watch a lot of YouTube lately. I have it on sometimes in the background, but I don't really pay attention a lot. But I should definitely check that out. I typically do, like, every once in a while, I'll do like a pass and just see what's going on in the world of model trains. I'll watch a couple of DIY and digital videos that I missed, a couple of N-Scale Dystopia videos, Steve's Trains, all these guys, right? Just catch up with the goings on, if you will. But I haven't had a chance to see. Satisfying for you guys. Ta-da. Trying to do it so you can actually see it. Should have started on the other side. Go. So that's that. And then on the other side. what I like to do when I do live streams is show you guys all that I've done. Just a couple of hoppers. There you go. All right, before we call it, let's do a window, shall we? I need ideas. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's do Haas. Just because he's the best bad dog, apparently. And, yeah. So let me transition here. Can't wait to get this all situated in such a way. My desk is on wheels and I have everything mounted to my desk or work table, whatever you want to call it. But I want to get to a point where I can maneuver everything around the shop, and I could wheel it over to where I airbrush, wheel it over to where I build models or something, just be able to move it around. Move it out of the way, do all kinds of fun things. But right now, this is my spray booth when I'm not, you know, painting right on my bench. Which, with this kind of airbrushing, it's not a ton of overspray or anything like that, so you don't really have to worry too much. But still, it's going to be nice to have a nice little proper setup. The two cars... Did I just go from memory? Yeah. No, it's all... Let me think about it. Yeah. That's all original. Yeah, I mean, I very rarely do stuff. I very rarely do stuff that's, not original. I don't know why I'm losing my words. I don't like to copy other people because you never know. With the internet, people might just be like, hey, that's mine. And then SWAT teams come running in, just get mad at you. You stole my graffiti. I'm mad at you. I don't like that. I don't like it. So, what we need to do is do a car. So let's get Ocean one. I'm gonna do this one. So you guys are gonna get to see how I do these. That'll be fun. Floyd says the Cargill's car looks awesome. Thanks, man. I'm pretty happy with it myself, honestly. Yeah, I'm just kind of dabbling with airbrush graffiti, and I really like it. I think it's fun. I won't do it every time, but it's definitely a nice thing to have in the toolbox. So let's, this. And then let's get Haas's car in the background of this shot, because then I can promote the stream. Maybe people will watch the stream. Go check out the replay. This is when you guys get the behind the scenes scoop. How I do the daily. Stop me if this is boring. I can do all this off camera too. So then, here's my shot. That's what we're dealing with here. We just go like that. I know you can't really see it clearly, but you'll just have to go back and watch the short. Sorry, can someone else say something so I can read what Derek says? Because it's behind the heart. Whoa, got an explosion. Abort. Happens. The annoying thing is it got on the back of the window. It'll be all right. Wake up. Did you ever do windows on a window? No, I haven't. That's funny though. Woo. Shaky, shaky. Let's keep on theme. I'm copying the color scheme of this, kind of. So let me do a blue background. Because I want to cover up some of this explosion a little bit. So I'll do a little bit like this. Doing the dots. Like that. Tim, I think if you uncheck instant reactions before you start the stream, it will get rid of the heart covering the chat. No, I'm not playing an LP. That's a joke, actually. I'm playing lo-fi music, which is artificially bad music. That's it in a nutshell. Lo-fi music used to just be low fidelity, like unpolished, unmastered, chill music. But it's gained popularity now. People do good jobs of it, if you will. Like they polish it nice, and then they add in the crackles, and they add in the bird noises and the street traffic and all that fun stuff. Which I find hilarious, because it's like you're spending all kinds of money on active noise cancellation headphones just so that you can sit in a coffee shop and listen to bird noises. But hey, who am I to judge, right? You guys do what you gotta do, you know? So let's put this... Where does it go? Well, it goes right next to Pony, apparently. That's cool. Do you guys want to see the whole process? Why not? Alright. I mean, I'm out here. I might as well do it. If you guys stayed this long, then you guys get the deets. Alright, so then you would just go a little something like this. Never done this live before. This should be fun. Yeah, so you just go... Make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see in my next daily video, and subscribe for more, because I am building an N-scale replica of Oceanwide Plaza in downtown Los Angeles. And that's one breath. Today I'm going to do Haas. My good friend Alex sent me a bunch of cars as a commission, and one of the cars he wanted his dog's name Haas on it. Of course I had to do that. He also wanted... there's some bloopers. Of course I had to go ahead and do that, and on the other side of the car I put Best Bad Dog. You can see it in the background here. But I thought, you know what? Let's just put it on the tower too. And that's a short. So then, why not? Why not? Let's just go all out. Let's end this stream with a bang. A nice tutorial. That's my wife. Oh, I wasn't on the top down anyway. It's my background camera. Let me see. Where's my editor? There we go. So let's go here. Let's not give you guys a headache. Will you guys be able to see it okay with the glare of the window? Not window, you know what I mean. The light. Let's just do it. Oh, it's this light. Now it got really dark. Okay, can you guys see that okay? I know it's blurry. There we go. You don't have to fully see it. You just have to see it. It's not like you're going to actually do it. And then you just go like this. Know what you'd like to see in my next daily video, and subscribe for more, because I am building an N-scale replica of Oceanwide Plaza in downtown Los Angeles. If this is not invigorating, just let me know, and we'll just carry on. Los Angeles. Today I'm gonna do Haas. My good friend Alex sent me a bunch of cars as a commission, and one of the cars he wanted his dog's name Haas on it. Of course, I had to do on it. Of course. Of course, I had to go ahead and do that, and on the other side of the car, I put Best Bad Dog. You can see it in the background here. But I thought, you know what? Let's just put it on the tower, too. That's a short. Obviously, I have to add B-roll. So I need this. Put it there. Whoops. There we go. Down below and let me know what you'd like to see in my next daily video, and subscribe for more, because I am building an N-scale replica of I've never edited live before. This is intriguing. Of Oceanwide Plaza in... Let's go. Once my streams get to midnight, it just becomes whatever I feel like doing. Should I include the explosion? Nah. That's the thing, with shorts, you don't have a ton of time. So, as much as I do enjoy showing you guys my failures, I'm just not gonna do that. Because I literally, to show you the red faded bit, it would literally just be 1.08 seconds of red. And that's not to hide the fact that I made a mistake, but literally just because that's all I need when it's a short. couple of shots of the outline. With this explosion a little bit. A little more over here. And then oh, not the image. I want this. There it is. I find hilarious because it's like you're spending all kinds. And then the secret sauce. If anyone's even still watching. Oh, we got 9 people here. All right, good for you guys. The secret sauce to making it a loop. Go back to the beginning. Grab the beginning. Because I started at that partway bit. That last sentence is where I started my short. Oh, I grabbed it weird. And I dump that at the end. And then there you have it. Now, you guys get a first look. I am building an N-scale replica of Oceanwide Plaza. Let's, I am building an N-scale replica of Oceanwide Plaza in downtown Los Angeles. Today I'm going to do Haas. My good friend Alex sent me a bunch of cars as a commission, and one of the cars he wanted his dog's name Haas on it. Of course I had to go ahead and do that, and on the other side of the car I put Best Bad Dog. You can see it in the background here. But I thought, you know what, let's just put it on the tower too. Make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see in my next daily video, and subscribe for more, because I am building an N-scale replica of Oceanwide Plaza. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah. So we're gonna call it a day. That's my daily short. That's a car to go on Etsy. And one commission car done. Not a bad night. To the 9 of you that stuck around, super cool. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And also, yeah. No, I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna. Maybe next time. When you stick around to the end, you might get treats. Or you don't just get random nonsense like this. But anyway, thank you guys once again for watching. Next week, go via or go home. Enjoy. Thursday night. 8 o'clock, I believe. Might be 8:30. Not 100% sure. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how the sausage is made. Alright, thank you guys for sticking around. Honestly, it was a blast. You never know how many people are going to stay till midnight. But hey, they make it like that.